The fuck is going on with my hair? Howdy ho, my hair is being weird today, and I'm sorry I didn't upload a video for like 2 days. I was gonna make this video last night, but I just got lazy and I just slept. Because that is what teenagers do. Always put things off until the last minute. What is that? The fuck is this thing? What are you? I'm gonna name you Jeremy. Okay, anyways, aside from Jeremy being a weird little thing that I have no idea what it is, I decided I'm gonna make a video that hopefully it'll help out some of you, because I know some of you guys have like depression or some things like that. You guys might be trying to recover from self-harm or something. So I just thought I'd share something that I do whenever I get those urges or whenever I feel like doing something stupid. And I don't know, where was I going with this? And this isn't something that I'm pulling out of my ass. I'm a peer counselor on Creative, so I'm a counselor for my peers. And the ones that I've shared this idea with, they say that it helps them get their mind off of the urges. So it kind of works. So what I decided to share with you guys today is something that I call vent art. This probably does exist, and I just haven't heard of it, but I call it vent art. It might be called something else. So let me explain what it is, kind of. Okay, so vent art, it is kind of what it sounds like. It's where you vent all of the emotions that you don't really want into like art. It doesn't matter if it's like sculpting art, drawing art, painting, just art in general. And my mouth is bleeding. Great. Why? Not right now, Satan. Can this wait another time? No, the blood sacrifice has to be made right now? Okay, fine. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by Satan. So what I usually do when I decide I'm gonna vent draw is I listen to music that will describe my emotions a little bit, just so that the drawing can flow a little bit easier. It's just a little bit hard for me to make the pen or pencil and paper flow alright on paper, I guess. I am so bad at explaining things. So I'm going to use one of my friends' example, and then I'm going to show you something that I drew just last night, maybe like, I don't know, a year ago from when I first started vent drawing. But right now, I'm going to like explain what one of my friends' vent drawing was about, or is about. So, this could be a little bit triggering. I'm gonna put a little thingy right here letting you know when the trigger is gonna end. So, it's been up there for long enough, you should pause the video right now and skip over it. Keep in mind, my mouth is bleeding, so I might fumble on my words a bit. So right now my friend is in that state where cutting himself only seems like the only answer right now. So, what he drew, he's having like lots of problems in school right now. So he drew himself in the corner of his room with all of the names that he has been called around him, with razor blades in the center of the room and a noose hanging over the razor blade. So he poured out all of his emotions, all of his hate towards all of the people that are calling him those names into that piece of art. And coloring it also helps a little bit, because it will bring life a little bit into there. So you're kind of making art that has a story behind it, not like that modern art stuff where you like spray paint all over a canvas and you're like $1,000. And then if you keep up the vent art going, and if you start getting better from it, you can still do vent art. Just because you're doing better doesn't mean you can't stop. So like when you're doing better, sometimes you can somehow make the bad situation that you're in go into like, I guess, semi-funny, happier thing that I did, like a mini comic strip, kind of. You can do like a mini comic strip. And actually, since I'm on the topic of comic strips, this one is not colored, so I don't think you guys can really see it all that. No, not all that well. I'll just read it to you guys. See, now that I look back at it, you guys can see the first one really well. Yay, first one I won't really have to explain it all that much. So those are all the words that are around me, similar to what my friend was. Most of it is about me being transgender, and lots of people don't really understand transgender just yet. Pointed out, right? So, right here is like thing that teachers have said to me because I don't talk in class, so they kind of get really frustrated with me since I won't really participate in vocal class things because I'm so shy. So, yeah. And then here is where YouTube, Quitiv, and Tumblr come in, and all of the senpais. And then, right here near the end, someone actually said to me, "That's a weird haircut for a girl," and this is the part that I'm like most proud of is like all the way down here. I wrote a meme in there saying, "The fuck did you just say to me, you little bitch? I'll have you know, I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I am the top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision, the likes which has never been seen." JK, I'm a boy, and I love this cut, so. Gotta love it when you're on the internet all day. You know a lot of memes. So that is kind of what I mean when you're taking a negative situation and turning it into a little semi-funny, happier situation, I guess. And now I'm gonna show you something from where I was in my very, very dark ages. Oh, look at my fetus drawings. That's adorable. Okay, so I came across one of the first, not the very first, but one of the first vent drawings that I did. This one's gonna be really triggering. So, yes, I already put the little number dingy caption up there. I'm just gonna shut up. Alright, so, this was when I was sort of going through a slight, anorexic period. It didn't last very long, thankfully. But, anorexic. So, as you guys saw, you guys might be wondering, well, why did you use a razor blade? You did not use razor blades. That's true, I did not use razor blades. But, if you guys did see throwing away my self-harm tools video, you guys notice that they aren't really commonly used for self-harm. So, I'll use some of my examples. A thumbtack. You know, a thumbtack really, that isn't connected with self-harm, so I used a razor blade to really get the idea across. And, yes. I guess that's all that I really have to explain. The rest I don't really want to explain all that much. And here's the most recent one that I did. I just drew it last night. This one's in color, so you guys can frickin' see it. Yes. So let me explain. The words are from the words on the side is. Oh my god. Alright, so the word. Okay, so. For the little words right here from the lyrics from the song Heart of Fire and by Black Veil Brides. Woo. And that was the song that I was listening to while I was drawing this. At least in my mind, this has a lot of symbolism. So let me explain a couple of things. This doesn't really mean anything. Don't worry about that. I'm not suicidal anymore. It's just something that I've been doing a lot because school, no. And the stitches going across my face actually represents the closet experience that I had. I think I explained there that my attacker, she was punching me and kicking me in the face a lot. Now, I did not need stitches, but I just thought it looked cool, so I was just like, let's add that in there. Right, so the stitched up smile, I actually, back in my really dark ages, before I even started cutting, I had a friend keep on asking me every single day, why are you so sad, why are you so sad all the time? I'm just like, 'cause I'm sad, and then she told me, well, can you at least try to look happy? And I was just like, well, I guess I'm worrying you a lot, so, okay. So I tried pretending to be happy, and then I was just like, this is making me feel even worse. And then during that time when I was pretending, that was when I started cutting. So I was just like, you know, this made me do this and now I'm addicted, so I'm gonna stop being happy. So that's actually, so that is what the stitches on the cut up smile stands for. But now since I started pretending, it'll always be like something that people will remember. So it's kind of like a scar, I guess. Some of you guys might be wondering what the hell is that on your neck, since on the computer screen it just looks like a big blob of red. So the thing on my neck is actually cut open neck, and that kind of represents how many times people have been saying your words don't really matter. And so I was just like, okay then, I'll shut up. Okay, so those are all of the examples that I'm comfortable sharing right now, and I think this is gonna be the end of the video, I guess. And so I hope this helps most of you. Of course it won't help all of you, because some things work, some things don't. I don't have control over that, and I'm really sorry. But hopefully this helps most of you. Though, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm a snake. So slithery and sneaky because I'm a snake.